Arsenal might pursue a world-class £110 million player if the Benjamin Sesko deal falls through. It's well known that Arsenal needs to sign a new striker, and they might target one of Europe's top forwards. The Gunners narrowly missed the title, with many attributing their shortfall to the lack of a proper number 9. Mikel Arteta is swiftly searching for a new striker, with young forward Benjamin Sesko emerging as a key target. However, other names are also being considered. According to Sky Sports' Gianluca Di Marzio, Arsenal could move for a world-class forward instead of Sesko. Di Marzio mentioned on Sky Sports that Arsenal might target Victor Osimhen if they don't secure Sesko. He stated, "Yes, I think Sesko is one of Arsenal's top targets. Not just Arsenal, but also AC Milan in Italy. Arsenal will go for a striker. Even Victor Osimhen could be a target, because Arsenal needs a real number 9. So we'll see if it's Sesko or Osimhen. But I believe Arsenal will aim for one of these two important strikers this summer." Osimhen is a dream target for Arsenal fans. Few strikers have been more sought after than Victor Osimhen in recent years. Napoli has resisted selling him for several transfer windows, but it seems Osimhen might finally move in 2024. The fee would be close to £110 million for Napoli to agree to sell the Nigerian. However, Arsenal paid over £100 million for Declan Rice last year, which proved to be a great decision. Osimhen might be worth the significant investment if necessary. Arsenal are considering walking away from a £51 million transfer from Martin Zubimendi due to stalled negotiations. Despite Mikel Arteta's interest, reports indicate that Arsenal are eager to sign the Real Sociedad midfielder for the upcoming season. Arteta views Zubimendi as a key target for strengthening his squad ahead of another Premier League title bid. Although Zubimendi was linked with a January move, he stayed in Spain. However, hopes for a summer deal remain as Arteta seeks to enhance his midfield options. Arsenal are frustrated with the slow progress in discussions and might end their pursuit if talks don't advance soon. According to HITC, Arteta is convinced Zubimendi would fit well into the team, and Arsenal are willing to trigger his £51 million release clause. But Zubimendi has yet to commit to the transfer. Arsenal have communicated their urgency to Zubimendi, indicating they will explore other options if a deal isn't reached shortly. Last month, Zubimendi downplayed transfer rumours, expressing contentment at Real Sociedad, while leaving future possibilities open. According to Marca and The Express, if the Zubimendi deal falls through, Arsenal might shift their focus to other midfield targets such as Joe Neves, Amadou Onana, and Bruno Guimaraes. Douglas Luiz remains a potential option, though his move is complicated by Aston Villa's Champions League qualification. Arsenal could make a smart £32 million signing that would be a tough blow for Ivan Toney. Instead of pursuing Toney, Arsenal might opt to sign one of his Brentford teammates. The Gunners have been linked to Toney for the past 2 years, with the striker expected to move before next season. Toney, entering the final year of his Brentford contract, has expressed a desire to join a top club, suggesting he could be sold this summer. However, Arsenal might benefit more from signing Bryan Mbeumo instead. Mbeumo is attracting interest from Liverpool and Newcastle United ahead of the summer transfer window. He has become a key player for Brentford since their promotion to the Premier League in 2021. The Cameroon international can play both as a winger and centrally, making him a versatile option for Arsenal, capable of relieving Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Martin Odegaard. With Arsenal needing a new winger to give Saka a rest, Mbeumo could be an ideal fit, especially considering his relatively low transfer value, valued at just over £32 million by Transfermarkt. Mbeumo could be a bargain for Arsenal. While it's unclear what Brentford would demand for him, his fee would likely be less than Toney's. Mbeumo has hinted at a possible departure from Brentford, acknowledging the allure of interest from top clubs. "I've spent 5 seasons at Brentford, a club that helped me grow," Mbeumo told L'Equipe. but I want to play in the biggest competitions and the best clubs. Seeing big teams interested in me is enticing. We'll see. A move to Arsenal from Mbeumo would certainly be disappointing for Tony, who has openly expressed his interest in joining the Gunners. Last year, Tony shared his admiration for Arsenal during a conversation with Stephen Bartlett on the Diary of a CEO podcast. If the chance came along, I'd have to look into it, Tony said when asked about a future move away from Brentford. The manager knows I want to play at the highest level possible. Whenever that time comes, then so be it. My time at Brentford has been great, probably the best of my career. The next club I join, if I move, has to be the right one. I've been a Liverpool fan my whole life, but I've also liked Arsenal since I was young. Mikel Arteta contract likely to be finalised soon, sources say. Mikel Arteta is expected to sign a new contract with Arsenal before the next season begins, sources have informed Football Insider. According to a 28th of May report from Football Insider, the Gunners are in advanced negotiations with the Spanish manager over a long-term deal to retain him at the Emirates. Arsenal's leadership is determined to keep Arteta and continue building the team's success, following consecutive second-place finishes in the Premier League. A well-placed source has confirmed to Football Insider that funds will be available once the transfer window opens. Though Arteta will not have unlimited resources following significant spending last year, Arteta, who has revitalised Arsenal's competitiveness since his return in 2019, has put the team in a position to challenge for major titles. Despite leading the Premier League for much of the recent season, Arsenal's title hopes dwindled in the final weeks, allowing Manchester City to claim their fourth consecutive trophy. With a 59.1% win rate as a manager, Arteta has attracted interest from top European clubs over the past few years. However, his primary focus this summer is to bring a new forward to North London. Football Insider reported on the 23rd of May that the club is planning a move for RB Leipzig star Benjamin Sesko. There is also a possibility that Gabriel Jesus might leave Arsenal to fund this deal, as Football Insider disclosed earlier this month that the club is open to offers for the Brazilian international to finance a significant signing.